Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. My name is Sir Fluffy Fluff and Fluff, bringing to you a new Toontown video. So today I want to go over some Toontown basics that a lot of people don't know anymore about Toontown. A few things that people don't know is that you can actually shop around for your Toon tasks. That's something that you do want to do and you want to get in the habit of doing. Getting in the habit of shopping around for Toon tasks is a good thing to get into because you want to get easier tasks, because if you get harder tasks, then when you're done at the end of Donald's Dreamland, then you get that defeat 100 5-story cog buildings, and then you're pretty much never going to get that done. And it's just one of the most ridiculous tasks that you'll have to do. Trust me, you don't want to do that. One thing that other people didn't know is that when there is an invasion, see, I'm in an invasion district right now, when you go out on the streets of Toontown Central, you'll know that there's high-level cogs. These guys are backstabbers, so they're going to be, what, level 6? And as you can tell, I'm not going to be able to fight level 6 cogs, because I'm only a 27 laugher with level 4 gags. Oh, I guess it's going to freeze. Any day now. There we go. Oh, they're level 5, just kidding. Okay, so I'm gonna have a hard time fighting level 5s. Level 5s have, what, 56 health, and I can only do 46 damage. Yeah, no. But if you go to Welcome Valley, there we go. Oh, wait. There we go. You'll see I still get the ×2. You didn't see that there was an invasion in the world. But, well, let me just find a cog. Look at that, there's still low-level cogs. So you still get the ×2, and you only have to fight up to level 3 cogs. Very helpful if you don't want to go fighting level 5 and higher. Another thing that people don't know about this game is that when you're low level and you don't have teleport access to places, you can't really get around, so you need to go to Donald's Dock, but oh, I can't go there. You can actually go to Chip and Dale's, which is right next to Donald's Dock when you get there, and you can use that as TP access to get to Donald's Dock. Now look at that, Donald's Dock Playground. There we go. I went to Donald's Dock, and I don't even have teleport access there. You can also use Goofy's Speedway as teleport access to Toontown Central. I haven't gone there, because I didn't leave Toontown Central until I got teleport access. Alright, and another thing that people need to know about this game before they really get into it is the Cog health chart. Everyone should know this, and if you don't know this by the time you're done with the game, you probably shouldn't be playing the game. So the Cog health chart, it's actually, you can figure out all the levels except one by using a simple formula, and the formula is x plus 1 times x plus 2. It's pretty simple. So if you use that formula, you can find pretty much all of the Cog levels except level 12. Level 12 is the only one that does not follow this rule. Level 12 has 200 health. So if you use that rule to find all the Cog level health, level 1 is going to have 6, level 2 is going to have 12, level 3 is 20, level 4 is 30, level 5 is 42, level 6 is 56, level 7 is 72, level 8 is 90, level 9 is 110, level 10 is 132, level 11 is 156, and I already said level 12 is 200. You should know those, and you need to memorize those, so I'll put them in the description, so that way people can look at them and get a sense for what they are. Another thing that people should know is gag substitution. Gag substitution is something that I don't see much in Toontown anymore, and people need to know this. So say I'm on the battlefield, and there's 4 toons, and there's 4 cogs. Let's say 3 of them are level 12 and 1 of them is level 9. Let's just throw that out there. So one person chooses a foghorn, and 2 people choose a trunk. Alright, well that's going to do base 90 damage. Well, when 2 or more gags are used together, there's a 20% bonus damage added. So that 20% bonus damage is going to make that 90 do 110. Well, that 110 is going to get rid of that 9. So you still have 3 level 12s left. Well, you've already done over 100 damage. Level 12s have 200, so you still need to do 100 damage to each level 12. Well, you can attack all 3 of them with 100 damage, but you can't attack one of them with 100 damage. Say you have a pie that's, or a cake that's max. You can use your cake and take out a 12. So now you have a 9 and a 12 off the battlefield, and you still have 2 level 12s that still need 100 health. Well, next round, you can just do 100 damage and just get rid of those guys. So gag substitution is something that people do need to know, because that way you don't take damage in fights. The less damage you take in fights, the better. Because unnecessary tune-up just makes battles a lot longer. And people think, oh, we have higher laugh now, we can just take the damage. Well, if you can avoid the damage, why not just avoid it entirely instead of taking unnecessary damage? I don't know, makes sense to me. For gags, you want to have, see, I'm a level 20, or I'm 27 laugh, and I already have level 4 gags with almost, 1,300 experience in each track. See, I'm actually a little ahead of where I should be, just a little bit, because I'm on my last task. I'm about ready to be in Donald's dock. Most people I see, a lot of newer toons, leave Donald's dock with their level 3 gags, and I guess that's okay. Or leave Toontown Central, I should say, with their level 3. And yeah, like, that's okay. Preferably, you want your level 4 gags. And why is because in Donald's dock, the cogs can get up to level 6. And if you have your level 3 gags, it's going to make it a little bit more difficult to fight cogs, and there's a task where you have to fight a building, so that can get tedious too. Now, I noticed that most people wait to train their sound a lot. They'll wait till they get to Daisy's garden and try to use the factory as a sound training. Now, let me tell you, it's so much easier to go out onto a street, do what I said at the start of the video, go to an invasion district, go to Welcome Valley, go up to a level 1 cog, you'll still get the double experience like the factory, and just spam your sound. Okay? Or you can go to level 1, 2, or 3. If you go up to level 3, it'll probably be a little bit easier because you can spam multiple. If you go up to a level 3, and say your bike horn does 4 damage, you know, you can hit them, what, 20 or 5 times? That's 10 experience right there. That's not so bad. What do you need? 40 experience to get that? Do that 4 times. You got your next one. Pretty simple. You follow that until you get to level 4. Once you get to level 4, then start going to the factory. Because then you're actually kind of useful. And why? Because in the factory, for all the fights down below, you need at least 3 Awugas that do 16 damage. 3 Awugas will kill a level 6. And all the cogs on the lower floors are up to level 6. So, somebody with a level 4 sound will be helpful. Level 3, I mean, yeah, I guess it's kind of helpful. Level 2, not so much. Level 1, you probably shouldn't even be walking into the factory at that point. When you get to Donald's Dock, you should be either at your trumpet or your Awuga, and you should be close to your level 5 gags. You should either be where I'm at, or probably about 1500 points. And I say that because a lot of people, what they like to do is they like to just go straight for the factory. They want to just go straight for VP. They're like, oh, I want a boss battle, and they pretty much have the gags I have, or just a tiny bit better. And they think, oh, well, I'm going to get into a group because I can factory now. And that's not necessarily true. You're used to the highest cog you've probably fought by now is a level 9 because of the factory. You probably don't know what the cog levels are, or what the health levels are for the cogs, because, you know, you're probably new to the game, so you don't realize how much health they have. You just know that, oh, I got into a group with the high tunes, and somebody blasted them with a foghorn, so that's good enough. And they're like, well, I'm gonna go VP because, you know, I'll just get in with high tunes. Well, high tunes don't like taking tunes with lower gags, and here's why. Most of what gags show is your experience in battle. If I have crappy gags, that means that I have not a lot of battle experience. So I don't know a lot of the ins and outs of battles, so I'm not going to get invited that easily because my gags talk for themselves. And that's something that people should know, is your gags speak for you. Not your laugh points, your gags. In a week, you can easily get up to 100 laugh if you just go straight through your tracks. I mean, straight through your tasks. If you just go straight through your tasks, you can get 100 laugh super easily. But you can't do that with gags. Gags, you actually have to take your time, grind the cogs, battle and battle and battle until you max them. That's a bit more time consuming. But I've even noticed that a lot of people with max gags still don't know battle strategies. And battle strategies are something that everyone needs to know. Battle strategies. The most basic, simple one involves lure, and it's lure left, attack right. That's the very first one that people should learn in VP, is lure left, attack right. Most people, when they get in with their high tunes, they just see, oh, well, they just use sound all the time. Well, that's because their sound is high enough that they can just wipe out all the cogs. So the low tunes are like, we can just use sound too. So they try to use sound, and then they end up dying, and then they blame the high tunes for dying. I've seen this a lot in VPs. Had this happen a lot. Had 45, 50 laugh tunes come in with an Awuga and a cream pie and a fire hose, and their gag average is level 4. I'm like, well, that's good enough, right? Well, if your highest gag is a level 5, you're doing the most damage you can do is up to 40 points without any extra gag damage, like from the 20% bonus or the lure 50% bonus. So 40 points. A lot of the cogs in VP are going to be level 9 or higher. And like I said, level 9s have 110 health. So if you're only doing 40 points of damage, you're not gonna be the best. If that's your highest attack, yeah, you're not gonna be the best player on your team. I'm not saying that you need all level 6 gags to go VP. And that's another thing I see a lot is people think that, oh, I'm not gonna invite this guy because, you know, he has 2 level 6 and a gag average of level 5. That's actually pretty good if you look at a lot of the people that try to come in VP. Because if you can do at least 70 points of damage, you can throw your cake at a level 10 and you'll still take it out while it's lured. You'll still be a big help. So try to have at least level 6 throw and squirt, maybe a level 6 sound, or a level 6 lure, and then an average of, and then the rest level 5. I would suggest that for VP starting. Don't come in with level 5s and then an average of level 3 or 4, because then people are just going to look at your gags and laugh at you while you're standing there for an hour wondering why nobody's inviting you. Or you'll get told off, which I've seen that happen to a lot of toons. So gag training is a must. Definitely train your gags. This is right now what I'm showing you, but the whole Welcome Valley thing. Best way to train your gags until you either get lure or you get a training partner that has tune-up, or you have until you get tune-up. Why do this? Or until you can fight higher level cogs. Because this way you're taking minimal damage and you're still getting the double XP. I mean, I can't use my level 4 gags, of course, because, you know, there's no level 4 cogs in Toontown Central. But that's okay, because I don't have to really fight them. Another thing that people need to get on this game that not a lot of people seem to know about anymore is an invasion tracker. Invasion trackers save lives. Well, they save a lot of time anyways. Invasion trackers, I remember in old Toontown when I didn't have an invasion tracker, but the only way you can find an invasion was sit here and go, okay, well there's an invasion in that district, that one, and just scroll through the districts. Actually, before in the old Toontown, they didn't even show that there was an invasion in the district. You just had to go into a district and hopefully there was an invasion going on. Then I found out the glories of an invasion tracker. Invasion trackers pretty much tell you where the invasions are, how much cogs are going to be in the invasion, and a base of how much time is in the invasion. So it's very helpful. That way you don't have to sit here and scroll through your lists and go, well, there's an invasion in this district. Let's hope that it's gonna still be going on for a while. When in retrospect, this one only has 10 minutes left. But this one has 50 minutes left. It's very helpful. Alright, and I think that's everything for today that I wanted to cover. So have a good day, Toontown. I'll see you later.